very Howard Hughes, the whole production.
Even down to the vintage Hollywood paraphernalia that adorned his runway, John Galliano took his movie magic seriously.
It was an interesting collection for John. I think he was obviously very influenced by The Aviator, and that was the use of the film set. And I love the opening looks, which were quite The Aviator, or quite Katharine Hepburn, the full trousers and the long jackets, and the newsboy cap with the beret, which are big trends for the season.
The hair and makeup teams drew from different inspirations.
At Galliano this season, it's inspired by Lartigue photographs from the 20s where the women had waves in their hair. But we're doing it with a little bit of hardness to it.
Well, today we are doing makeup inspired by Renee, the young lady that Lartigue used to photograph. So very Lartigue inspired, with slight inspiration as well from Warhol, which we're using in the actual colors, the block colors that we're using, the screen printing backgrounds that are on the eyes. But it's very, 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 I can't even say, we're using quite strong colors, but it's extremely beautiful.
Despite the drama, some felt that Galliano had brought it down a notch in this collection with a nod to other considerations.
And when I go to a Galliano show, I often want the crazy pageantry and the incredible proportions and the kind of parade float approach to fashion. And this wasn't it. So for me, it wasn't my favorite outing with him, but I think it might be an outing that's good for the stores and good for selling in the next few months.
Others appreciated the subtlety.
I love Galliano because I felt that there are times when John can be, for my taste, a little bit too theatrical and a little bit too camp. And he went back to what was a very more traditional Galliano show with all the beautiful bias cut dresses and wonderful jackets. And it also seemed a much more positive message than he's put through in the past. I mean, sometimes we've seen girls stumbling on the catwalk because the shoes are so big or the hair's been up to there, and it was just, obviously influenced by The Aviator, but all in all I thought much more wearable and accessible collection than some.
So, lots of the bias cut 30s dresses, that whole kind of slouchy movie star off-duty look that he has always done well. But I think this time around there was a little bit more edge. It was a bit more Gwen Stefani, there was a little bit more hip-hop, there was a little bit more contemporary kind of takes on razzle-dazzle.
The very first collection that he did that was just everything very simple, all black, and I felt it was a much more romantic and feminine collection, and lots of wonderful pieces.
Well, the overall theme was clothes for a diva. They were quite languid. There were a lot of trousers, but very, very wide. A lot of blazers, quite mannish. Striped blazers, beautiful jackets with pockets that turned into bows, incredible embroidery, swing-back coats. There wasn't really one theme. It was more a kind of fabulous exotic wardrobe